This administration will never understand. You guys came out here today not because there's a profit to be made, not because there's a vendetta to act upon. You came out here because you cared about something. You came out here because you believed. My experience with this land is I was a restoration ecologist through the Southwest. I was originally based out of Lake Mead. I've done many projects on the Colorado Plateau, and let me tell you, it is the closest thing to a spiritual experience I have ever had out there. That land, we talk about the natives, and it's important. That land is the history of all of us here. All of the relics, the mountains, the desert, the plants, the water, that is the history of all of us. That is more important than dollars, that is more important than oil, that is more important than shareholders.
Yeah!
Let me tell you, it was tough. It was tough working. We slept on the ground most of the time. I gave my blood, my sweat, and my back to making sure that land was good for not just us today, but future generations. That it was up to the standards that the people that lived there before had in mind when they took care of it so caringly. To see an administration that just came through and just wants to jettison it off for the highest dollar rips my heart right out of my fucking chest. And sometimes it's really hard and you feel like you're alone in this. But we're not alone. There's everybody out here. There's people that couldn't make it today that want to stand with us. There are people inside our government that don't agree with what's going on right now. I have friends in the Park Service that they can't say things because there's a social media gag order to avoid leaks coming out. I have people that have left the Park Service because of that, because they were being oppressed for their views that we shouldn't be just auctioning off our land for today, not giving a damn about what it is that happens to it tomorrow. But they're with us today. In agreeing to speak here, I reached out to some of them, and what they wanted you to know, and what I know you guys believe in, is those monuments, those are our history, sometimes good, sometimes bad. But when we degrade our monuments, when we degrade our land, we are degrading ourselves. We are selling ourselves out for the highest dollar. Dollars that we will probably never see, even though it is our land also. And let me tell you this. I have friends that it goes across the political spectrum on this issue about protecting our lands. This isn't a liberal or conservative issue. This is all of us coming together to say no. We want our spaces. We want our nature. We want it to be preserved. And it's time that we raise up and we hold accountable our elected officials. It's not just the Donald Trumps that are making these decisions. It's not just the Ryan Zinkies.
Zinky Stinky!
That's right, Zinky Stinky. It's easy to shoot up at the top. We saw it with the last administration and previous administrations before that. It's easy to blame the guy at the top. However, there is a whole Congress that is pushing this agenda through by doing nothing.
It ain't right.
It's not right.
We won't be complicit.
Right. We will not be complicit. We have the power to hold every single member of the House of Representatives, every senator accountable for this. Anyone that stands with this, we can take them down. We don't have to take any of this at all. So keep in mind that you're out here in single-digit temps You got a lot of fight in you.
Yeah!
I don't see any quit in this group
Nope.
at all.
I'll be here all day.
He'll be here all day.